What if I told you guys that in 2007, a group from Carnegie Mellon coined the term Ballmer's Peak, which tells us that there's a certain alcohol level where your performance drastically increases. However, it's so small and difficult to maintain that it isn't practical in real life.
I know how to deal. What seems to be the officer problem?
Now, I'm no scientist, and I'll be the first to admit that. However, what I am is above the age of 21 and an enjoyer of a nice, cold, refreshing beverage while I game. So, in order to test this method myself, I'm going to be playing 10 different build battles in the Hypixel Minecraft server, having a beer before each one, with a control group being my first round. Now, this is a very scientific study to track which rank I get after each beer. Now, ideally, after a few beers, this should get me to Ballmer's Peak, around 0.125 BAC. So what do you guys say that we truly test this method that has been coined from Carnegie Mellon, extending all the way to Microsoft? I originally put on the backwards hat to look more like a frat guy because I feel like that would just be like a good strategy, but it's kind of hurting my head, so I might have to take it off here. All right, theater, pie, Viking, breakfast. Okay, looks like pie is gonna win. I consider myself a decent builder, so I just need to remember how to use the Hypixel controls. I feel like that is going to be the one weird thing. Wait, we have pie, right? Okay. Okay, I have 4 minutes left, so I have quite a bit of time to go through and build it. I feel like just kind of laying out the foundation like this is going to be the best way. Let's just see how something like this will work. I'm kind of scared about what I'm going to end up making once I've had maybe a few too many, just being honest with you guys. Let me get some of these stairs because the edge of pie is kind of like indented, right? How are the proportions looking? Not too bad, honestly. And then we just need to copy that pattern that is on the top, on the bottom here. Okay, we're already running out of so much time, but it's okay. I at least want to get like a finished build. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's get something red for the inside. Oh, I didn't think this through. It's okay though. Then we'll go on the outside, fill it in with this. Okay, not too bad so far. We weren't able to do as much texturing on the dough as wanted, but it's fine. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks like a slice of pie, I guess. That actually looks pretty good. Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man a pie? Hey, first place. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. Just because now I basically have to match first place for the peak. More importantly, though, beer number 1, I'm going to be drinking it throughout the match. I can't finish it in 2 seconds. Light bulb, both office music, wallet, forge. Ooh, forge could be pretty cool. Light bulb. Okay. Let's go black. I have a pretty cool idea for this. It's just, will I have enough time to actually get it done? That's gonna be the big question. Then at the bottom, let's put some light gray for the actual bulb bit of it. Just going to have to be a little bit taller. So now we have the basic light bulb, and then what I want to do is kind of fade it out around this whole area to make it look like it is like actually lighting up the surrounding area. Then we can switch to light gray on the inside. And then we have our light bulb. It doesn't really look like a light bulb. But, you know, I think it's okay. I got 5th. All right. First beer is done. On to the second beer for round number 3. We got 5th place last time. Not good, but there was some teaming involved, so not too worried about it. Alright, it's star. That's okay though. I already had an idea if it was. Because I'm going to do the sun. So let's go black concrete. And then change the time to 12 a.m. Then what did I do? Both these are up 1, and then it's just like this, I think. That looks so oblong. Let's just break this. And then we'll go on with just a couple little detailing things. And then we'll build Earth with blue and green. And then let's also get gray for our moon, but I might just be able to do a head for that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe we could do like a little rocket ship too. Oh my gosh, we just got it done in time. I actually like this. Okay. Oh, Patrick the Star. Why does he look so scary? Alright, starting early on beer number 3. I got 11th place. Right now it's just a straight line down from 1st, 5th to 11th. Almost completely linear. That sucks. Alright, I really need to lock in here to get Balmer's Peak back. I'm feeling it. Glasses, snake, solar system. I literally just built a solar system. So let's do snake. Let's do a little tree that it is going to be climbing up here. I know this doesn't look good right now, but just trust the process, dude. I need to get used to like the sensitivity of how to do this fast building stuff. Let's build one kind of going up in this direction here. That's not a bad custom tree actually, though it does need some more support over here. There we go. And then let's just do some more right here. A little bit taller at the base, of course. And that is actually a pretty good custom tree. Spruce leaves. Oh, I still have all my resources packs installed, don't I? Really, for custom trees, how I normally do it is just like build out the branches and then just do like a little circle around the branch. And I have no clue how this looks in vanilla, but we will just have to wait and see how people vote. An idea. I don't know how well it's going to work for how much time that I have, but let's just do it. Oh my gosh, we did it. That was a close one. Okay, this is a cute little... Oh, I like it. Cute little rattlesnake. This one's actually pretty good. What's this one? Oh, that's a little scary. What did I place? 9th. We're on the rise. There's a slight up curve back in it. Garage, windmill, bike, rat, flying pig. Garage, windmill, bike, rat. I'm going Ratatouille. I have to, right? Alright, something short and sweet. First, let's do gray floors to really separate it from the foreground. And then I need to remember to drink. I've been really forgetting about my drinks lately. Proportions wise, I'm liking it so far. And then let's give him a nice little arm. One more to start the face. I think that should look good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, and then we'll do the other arm coming back from out here. Alright, then we'll do the spoon. Hopefully the kids in Hypixel server are like old enough to know what Ratatouille is. Is that like a boomer movie yet? Alright, I'm a fan of it. What is this? That's a mole. Okay, what's going on here? A bat. Let's go, I got a friend request. That has to be like +2 spots on this one, right? That boosts the stats like crazy. That boosts the stats like crazy. Alright, 4 beers is first place. That's really good. Opening up the 5th one. God, this is the halfway point. Doesn't feel like it. Elf, Christmas Eve, Candy Cane, Evergreen Tree, Frosty Snowman. So I guess we're building an elf here. We need a snowy background, of course. Thank you. And then red and green, right? Because it's Christmas. Let's just get both shades. I feel like I'm pretty decent in most everything else, but it's just like people, the proportions of Minecraft are just really weird. Okay, that'll work. And then we'll bring him across right here. Oh my gosh. That's like minus 2 seconds on my split right there. Let's get him a nice puffy outer layer, because I remember that from the movie Elf, which is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. I don't know what I consider the best to be, but it's definitely up there. I need to fill this all in, which I know is such a big time waste, but it's just so I can like see. I forget, bro needs hair, bro needs hair. This really isn't good. Oh no. I'm not gonna say what he looks like. I got 5-year-olds talking trash to me. What did I get? 6th place. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Alright, more time drinking, less time building. Smaller builds. This one. Brain, dinosaur, barn, computer, sandcastle. Alright, this is redemption time. This is redemption time. Oh my gosh, only 3 minutes remaining, bro. What am I doing? I'm so lost right now. Might be able to bring it back here, though. Might be able to bring it back here. Oh no, I made him way too high. Okay, though, I'm still like chilling. I'm throwing. I need to finish this before the next round starts, bro. You really squeeze your eyes, it doesn't look as bad. Okay. So, I know I can't do all of them, so what if I just do the horse? Because that's the most complicated. Why wouldn't I do quartz stairs, bro? I'm a bot. Like, genuinely am a bot. Okay, I actually have, like, decent time on this one, so let me just, like, correct it to quartz. Because it's kind of like a little whoop, if that makes sense. That doesn't look bad, right? We just need some detail back here. That looks like such a stupid horse, bro. What am I doing? Alright, let's just get a little look at it here. This sucks. What are you doing? We're on to beer 8. I think. Round 8. What am I doing with my life? This is what happens when I have a break between Christmas and school, by the way, is I do stupid shit like this. It's good. I mean, I'll give it to you, bro. Whoa, STFU language. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you so much. 8. And we have king. You know what I could do? So my goal this round is to just have a complete build. Because I feel like it is starting to get to that time. Drinking wise. If you guys don't realize what I'm doing yet, then you're about to. This build is going out to, like, quite literally one of the goats of Minecraft YouTube. The hiccups are starting. RIP. Round 8 dedicated to my goat, Technoblade. Whoa! What is going on? Oh, okay. Not a king. Oh, bro, what is going on with this? Let's go. Thank you. I'm sorry for that fucking zombie at the beginning. Well, I'm going to dedicate this one to the girls who are truly responsible for all the horrible things in my life right now. And I'm going to be doing an astrology, son. How about a key, bro? Those called frog lights. Give me a frog light. Give me a glow. I don't know what it's called. I don't even remember what round this is. Truth be told, I'm gonna have to like go back while I'm editing and make sure I got all 10 rounds in. And I've already wasted 2 minutes. Dude, that's awesome. No, it's okay. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Let's just waste time, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, that's genuinely what I wanted to do. Why does that sound like a Chinese gong when it goes off? I hope you guys can tell like what I'm going for right here, because I can't. Try to do what I was doing, but you just did it worse. That's poop. The final round, I'm going into a pro mode, because your only goal in these pro battles should be detail. Like, yeah, everyone can build a Kraken in this time frame, or like a normal island, but detail should be your focus in fucking texturing. So then, on the top here, let's get started on the house. About 5 minutes left. A little bit late, but go for a gray stained glass, just to kind of show how dark it is on the inside, maybe. And the back of the boats are always going to be a little bit steeper. Something like this should work pretty nicely, actually. And then purple. And then we'll find a nice terracotta to kind of show these tentacles coming up and fighting. I don't mind it. Have a nice little seat. Look at the fire. I got 16th. It is what it is. Alrighty guys, so editor Johnny back with you a couple days after going through and editing this experiment. I finally compiled the graph which shows Johnny's peak, my version of Balmer's peak. Now it is going to be inverse. I guess I could have a level of performance on the y-axis instead of placement. So the lower the number, the better, and the lower the line, the better I did. Now, we can see that after just a few beers, I wasn't doing too well. I was right around this probably 8 average between 5, 11, and 9. So my performance definitely dropped a little bit, which Balmer's peak does indicate. However, by my 4th beer, I came back to 1st place, meaning that my performance drastically increased. 5 and 6, those can be considered minor outliers, and then around 7 and 8, I came back and got 1st place. Now, on beer 9 and 10, we see a huge decrease in performance, with myself placing 15th and 16th respectively. But one good side to look at this graph is that it sort of forms a W. Now, what does that mean? Means that drinking is a good thing. Of course, if you are above the age of 21 and doing it in a safe manner. So, the moral of this lesson is to crack open a few cold ones with your buddies, but know your limit. Stay safe, guys, and have an amazing day.